Usar tus redes sociales para mí. Let's go. What's up? Yeah, let's go. How's it going, guys? Good morning. It's Monday. So, I was just having some technical issues. Thank you for sticking through them there, guys. I want to start with some music. I kind of want to hear something and something about us all listening to the same thing together here. I think it's nice. So I'm going to put on some music just to start off. And yeah, guys, it's Monday. So we're going to take it slow. We're going to drink some coffee. We're going to do some charting. We're at the bottom of the London auction. So this is kind of an interesting level here. If we can continue down here, maybe look for some more downside. Otherwise, I could be looking for a bounce here, or just kind of start to see how the market is reacting today. So make sure, yeah, everyone can hear me now, right? And I'm going to put that music on. Boo, boo, boo. My computer folders are like a labyrinth. Okay. Let's do it. This song is actually even called Sunrise Beat. All right, there we go. We'll start on that one. Sweet. So how's everyone doing this morning? Say what's up if you're here with us. What's up, Dandy, G-Wiz, Greg, Paul S. How's everyone doing? So one objective today, only one objective, is to follow the plan and execute like a surgeon. Precision execution. I'm going to go ahead and get a toss up. I'm going to take my time to get connected, make sure everything's ready to roll. I was having issues connecting to my crypto stuff. And then I'm having some weird computer issues again. It's weird. So again, it reset my sound settings. So you guys, my audio wasn't right. I had to go back and change my mic. When you use this type of mic, it has technically kind of has two outputs. So two signals. So it records the left and the right. And really you got to set your computer only record mono. If any of you guys are planning on streaming with these types of mics, that's what you got to do. So you have to go set up your input to be mono. Otherwise, you only get your left ear. And in this situation, for me, it just doesn't even show any audio when I don't have it set to mono. So I had to go into sound settings and set to one channel. And yeah, and some weird other things, like my Stream Deck isn't working. And I don't know why. I think I just need to reset my computer. I tried to leave my computer on last night, but I always learn my lesson when I do that. I set it up and turned it on, or left it on, and then I have weird issues in the morning. So I always have to reboot my computer. It's kind of odd. So ATR, guys, on the 2-minute chart is 4. What's up, Fit Mom? Miss Krista. What's your, how are you doing today? What's up, Valid? So, yeah, how's everyone doing today? I'm looking at this 5-minute chart right now, and now I want to drag over. I actually had intentionally, I looked at this, but I didn't drag it over. Let's see, come on, let me do it. There we go. Like that, look at that. Exactly where the IBL is. The London initial balance low. Perfect bounce there. Man, could that, just this 2-bar reversal from IB went to 1.4. Yo, what's up, Matthias? Any bias on the day? That's a good question. I mean, overall, I have a bias, I think, and it's just long. However, I want to wait for retraces. So I'm trying to be good to wait for my good zones, because also I'm only looking for like one good trade a day. So here's a daily chart. I know I'm leaving my indicators on so they look weird on the daily, but here's the daily chart. Up, up, and away. Let's go to the 4-hour. I should put on here. I got a different 4-hour chart. Let's just look at this one. All right. So here's the 4-hour. And I mean, I had this range drawn here, and we broke out, and we stayed out. So really, I could be looking for a div or whatever, a dip, like maybe anywhere. I mean, it depends on how aggressive I want to be, but I could look for this. I could look for this. I don't know, maybe somewhere down in here. And this is just for the dip buy. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to color those gray, number 1. And then number 2, I'm going to set alerts down here. This is a 4-hour chart, and I don't know why it's cutting it off. Are you? How about like that? Is that better? So wait, what? Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. There we go. There we go. Almost. I always think I have this stuff preset, but then somehow it gets off. I do weird things to it. Yo, what's up, Corey in the house? Dude, I feel like I've been watching Alpine long enough now that I'm just used to seeing you as a dev. You're like you're just the dev. Not just the dev, but you're the dev to me. What's up, man? How's it going, Corey? Okay, so I'm looking at the dev. I meant moderator. You're the moderator. It looks weird when you're not blue. That's what I meant to say. Not dev, moderator. Guys, you know, that reminds me, I still can't speak right. I haven't had any caffeine yet. Let's do some caffeine. That will do it. A little coffee. So I'm going to set alerts here on the dip. Wait, never. It's saying I need to upgrade my plan. Don't tell me I need to upgrade my plan like that. Because I have 1 million alerts left over, like thousands of tickers. I forget what it was, but it was like TradingView does like a yearly roundup, and it said I've looked at over 4,000 tickers. It's not letting me put this, guys. I have like one of the more expensive. Yeah, let's do a poll. I have one of the more expensive account types, and it's not letting me add alerts. That's crazy. It's because I use that many of them. So I need to start, like, look, there's one down here. I need to start going through charts and deleting alerts, but I have one set for charts that are so old. Like, I won't even remember which charts have alerts on them. So hopefully I can see all my existing alerts. Okay, so I'm going to add an alert. Nope, it's not letting me add it. Thank you, TradingView. So I'm already in the premium, and I can only have 400 price alerts. Okay, so I just deleted 2, and it's not letting me add more. But whatever, guys. I'm going to keep an eye on it for now. So I'm going to not let this stop me. This is really weird, though. That's not letting me set an alert. I mean, I'm almost want to like, this is crazy. So is it going to do it? Oh, yeah, there it goes. Okay. There we go. So I'm just setting it at the top of these like 4-hour interest areas of interest. We can drop a poll. So start a poll. Guys, in the Discords right now, we're doing a trade contest this week. So if you want a chance to win a account, go into one of the Discords. If you're in the private Discord, then go there. If you're not in the private Discord, you can go to the free Discord, which is linked in the description. And all you have to do is put a screenshot of a trade idea. Put it on the chart like this. Like, let's say this was my trade idea. I would go like this. I'd say I want to buy this dip, and I'm going to keep my stop a little bit looser down here. And then I'm actually going to use that wick there. And then I'm going to go for 2R. And that's my trade on the day here. I'm going for... That's pretty wide. You know what? I'm going to try to be sneaky with it and go like that. And go for 2R like there. So then what I do is I take a screenshot of this trade and paste it into the Discord channel that's for in the Trade Sauce Discord or Luna's Lounge. There's a weekly challenge thread. Post it in there, a channel. And then at the end of the week, whoever has the most R wins. Whoever has the most risk to reward. And only one trade a day. So go there and post a trade every day. No, it can't hurt. Even if it's just an idea. You could even try to be a sniper and get high R's. So I could go like this and go for 4.4 R. And that could be my trade idea on the day. If it hits and it doesn't stop me out and it goes to my TP, then I get 4.41 R. Add it to my P&L. And at the end of the week, whoever has the most wins a free account. So how are you on the day? Green, red, break even, or no trades? And you don't have to, it's like per day. So you can be patient to post the idea. You know, you don't have to post it right away. Today I'm probably just going to post my first trade as my P&L. Or I mean, as my trade of the day, whatever. Yeah. And so you need to take it like either before you fill. So right here, this would be obvious that I'm going to fill it with a limit order. Otherwise, say I was filling it right here, I would need to screenshot it at the time of filling it and be like entering here on market order and a screenshot. But if you're like, I entered there earlier today, then that doesn't count. You have to post it before. Oh God, sweet coffee. That's the good stuff right there. That is the good stuff. So my Stream Deck isn't working, so I feel weird having to do it all manually. So guys, it's in the morning. That means I am going to be trading my 150K top 1 futures accounts. So I'm going to make sure I got those ones loaded up. Okay, I got to log in real quick. So I'm going to log into this. Meanwhile, I'll leave us on the other screen, I guess. Okay, I'm going to get this logged in. And then, let's see. Okay, whatever. I just have to accept that I can't be a perfectionist with my setup today because it's not working right. So guys, hit up the poll in the chat. My computer time is out of sync too, even though I keep resetting it. All right, whatever, that'll have to do. So I'm really going to try to ignore the setup flaws today with my stream. Otherwise, that's all I'll be talking about. Okay, so guys, I got my top 1 futures account ready to go here. So I'm going to start doing some top-down analysis. This 2 minute, we're breaking below that VWAP. Let's zoom out of here. So guys, on Project X, you always have to zoom out. For the VWAP indicator and for certain other indicators to get to load right. Okay, so we're coming down. I want to put my previous day levels on here first. So let's go back to Trading View. And let's keep doing this top-down analysis. So looking at the hourly, we can see there's 2 little volume shelves here, 3 even. So it's kind of interesting to me. I mean, look at that. Look at that. And then would you look at that? Okay, so this is what I'm looking at here on the hourly. I don't normally use the volume shelves as like hard levels. I normally use more kind of like, I guess it's technically more like pivot points, but I like to use wicks at zones. So, but this is an hourly chart, guys. We can just see on the hourly these moves, right? So my plan is to kind of buy some sort of dip Put your hands on my hip. If you dip, we dip, I dip. I don't really want to be shorting is the thing. I don't really want to be shorting. I'm looking at these higher highs, higher lows. Yo, what's up, Charlet? There's someone I call Charlet, so I guess I shouldn't call you Charlet. But I don't ever see my buddy, Charlet. So yeah, I mean, I'm kind of looking at this area right there. That's what we want. I don't know if we're gonna get that. That's what I want. Yo, what's up? What's up? Oh, guys, I meant to multi-stream today too. Slacking. Stream on. I'm gonna start doubling down on. Volume nodes, but this one is excuse me, I don't have my mute button today. So I'm looking at these different swing lows too, or whatever they are, pivot points, I guess. I don't even know what you call these. So I like this as a buy down here. Here, I mean, these aren't bad either. If I wanted to like buy the dip, and this one I think was the 4-hour level I had and 4-hour. Okay, so if I want to be more aggressive and depending on momentum and everything, I could go for a scalp long here. It's more aggressive. Or down here, maybe this is like the A plus longs. Maybe I copy trade those. And then these are like B longs. That actually kind of makes sense to me. And then these are like C longs. Something like that. I really don't mind that. I don't mind that at all, to be honest. As a high time frame bias. So that's my bias, is the long side. We're going to see what we're doing though and how we're reacting with my levels and take the trades I see. Because if we do come all the way down here, a lot of room for this to pay along the way. So let's keep dropping down, guys. We are making, if we zoom in a little bit on this hourly chart, we're breaking down from this like inside bar here, right? Can't trade today because of early meetings, but Godspeed to all you candlesticks out there. Thanks for checking in, Charles, either way. I just may think today, guys, process, and I want to feel really good about the trade I take. And maybe just take one trade, maybe start back testing, take a trade and back test, or get into evals. And then maybe take another trade for power hour and maybe another one for Asia session. So that leaves 3 trades a day. That's huge. I'm still thinking about my account management. Like, I can't help it but think about it. So right now I have it still written out as before. Apex PAs for power hour, Top 1 Future Sim Pro straight to funded for Globex, and for the morning session 150k straight to funded accounts that I have on Top 1 Futures. Guys, if you are buying your own accounts and you want to support the channel, use code Luna to get the best deal, of course. And you guys already know what it is. And Top 1 Futures, you get an extra 5% off with code Luna than you do with whatever they're advertising as well. So yeah, we're getting this breakdown here. So I'm more interested in buying the dip though, just in general. I mean, I feel like we're still in the era where anything can happen, right? It's a Trump market still, so I feel like, you know, I don't trust my biases too much anyways, no matter what. And like for the long bias, like if we got really bad news and the market starts selling off, like I'm gonna want to be biased short. So my bias is not very strongly held. Not very strongly held. But I kind of like this, that I divided up my A, B, C by the range for by the dip. And so let's go back to the 15-minute. Well, here's the 5-minute. I want to make sure I have my previous day level set up sooner than later in case we do get some good price action. And I also, what else do I need to do? Yeah, I want to make sure my high and low of day are on my TOF charts as well. So I do have my take profit trader account too. Maybe I'll try to copy my trade into the take profit trader account, but either way I want to trade it more aggressively. So maybe if I take my trade, then I will take my take profit trade separately. So we're bouncing. We got this IB. Let's see how this one played out right here. Did we get 2R? No, we got 1.5R. This one is also giving us a div down here. 2Rs right there to that session point of control. I mean, that's not the craziest trade with this bounce. Failed auction here. Tested outside of it, 5-minute close back inside, and now we're having another 5-minute close within. But I'm still probably not going to take this, so I have all day to trade. But I don't mind this in general. Like that buy down there with the 2-bar reversal. 2R right here to point of control. Like that trade I like. That trade I like. So I'm gonna I think I already put on my previous day value area. I thought I did at least. Okay, it's just off a little bit right there and right there for the value area high, and then for point of control. Whoa, it did shift. It's kind of weird because I thought I put that on yesterday. And then yeah, I was gonna stream yesterday, guys, and I was just like, man, I need days off. I didn't even make any videos. I didn't do any of my content stuff this weekend, which I'm really trying to push it because I'm realizing how if being really consistent and having content out every day, it just does channels so much better. The last 28 days, my like YouTube stats for the last 28 days have been above 30,000 views, which is for me is crazy. Like before, when I hit 20,000 views a month, it felt that was like when I'm maintaining 20,000 for the last 28 days, I know that's like been really good for me. But now I'm like starting to hold over 30,000 for the last 20 days. So now I'm like every day I want to hit those 1,000 views really bad. You're red, 25, 12. Well, small red, small red. And look at this huge percentage of no trades while also a solid percent of green. So always, guys, the less people take trades, the less we trade, the more percentage green is what we see across the board when we see the polls. There's something there. So guys, I could have gotten this 2-bar reversal entry, but I'm not in a rush to enter. I feel like I barely even drank a cup of I drank like a quarter cup of coffee at most. So I'm not in any rush. I want to wake up. I want to feel really grounded in my trade idea and in the charts and in the price action before I take any trade. And I just do not feel that way at all right now. So I'm not considering it. Look how we got this fake out there. I kind of like that idea. If we could get another little fake out below the daily VWAP, the session VWAP, and go back into this range. I mean, that's pretty interesting. On where do we got it? Right here on a toss. We're right at this VWAP. Okay, so I'm going to double check the value area levels here. And then what I want to do is put the previous day levels on. which is it that? What's today? The 21st. So the 18th was Friday. Yeah, the 18th was Friday, right? So I think Friday's range was this one. Guys, look, I longed this down here. Oh, wait, you can't see it? I longed this and got stopped out, but it was the very bottom, guys, where I longed. Of course. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that's Friday's low. Okay, yeah, that's good enough. So we have yesterday's high, yesterday's mid, and yesterday's low. And we have our VWAPs. And we're about to test this VWAP right here. We are breaking down of IB at the same time, though. Very interesting. I also really want to be looking at ES, but I don't feel like I have the capacity right now. Oh, so way. Bro. I actually have Monster. Oh yeah. No, that you're right. It's the reality, because this is when I need to be on right now, man. And Costa Rica actually found Celsius for the first time. They were like $7 or something, so I didn't buy any. But these are like $3. But I like the Celsius better than these. But special treat, because my coffee just wasn't hitting right now. Feels like a range-bound day, Friday high to Friday low, maybe while the market makes up its mind. I love that idea. Okay, guys, we're breaking below IB here. Let's look at the 15-minute chart. Yeah, I try. I don't like to drink these. I mean, these just feel like they can't be good. Can't be good for you. Okay, so we're breaking down here. My longer term trade idea was maybe, you know what, can I just copy these boxes? So yeah, this is being like very aggressive long right here. We're starting to hit my first box. I'm just going to copy these over. Let's see what I'm just curious what they look like on this 5-minute chart. Oh, this is a 15-minute. Oh, whatever. Let's do them on the 15-minute chart. Fine, because this is coming from the 1 hour. So this is going into my buy the dip zone. Oh, but these are still, guys, this is still for the aggressive, looking for an entry sooner than later, instead of being very patient and waiting for longs from these major zones, which could be days away to come down here. So I need to stay open-minded. This could also be used as continuation to the downside. We have Monday's range right here. And then where's that previous day range? Why is it not showing on here? That's so weird. Okay, here we go. Previous day right here. Previous week, previous day. And look at this bounce from VWAP. Okay, so guys, I feel like I'm starting to get a grasp on the chart. I've looked at the 15-minute a little more. It makes me feel, I like the 15-minute chart right now. Monday's mid here. Today's mid. 256. I'm just kind of looking at like how far apart these moves are. Like this is 20 points right there. That's 75 points. This rotation back down to Monday's low is 70. Okay, there we go. I don't have any pre-workout here. That works, so oh my god, it hits different than a coffee. It's funny because I try to grow my own food, I eat organic. So this is like anti everything else I try to eat. All right, guys. So I'm going to put on my previous day levels on the top 1 futures chart, and I'm going to put on my point of control and all that stuff. And yesterday's mid, high and low. Yesterday's high and low, and the previous day value area levels. So let's zoom in right here. Previous day value area high, I'm at 61. So I'm just going to use the TOF levels. So how do I should just get it so it shows the level here. I don't know how to edit it. Settings. Cluster. I don't know how to edit it. Because it's considered a drawing tool, right? I don't know how to edit it. Okay, so let's see. 63.75. So value area high. $263. This type of stuff I want to be doing the day before, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I really do. Okay, and then we have the previous day high at like around 320. What is it? 320 spot 50. Okay. And then we have the point of control at 204 spot 50. And then I have value area low at 183 spot 50. Okay, so chart it up. Previous day low. How about that one? Previous day low. $170. I think it's at 170. Okay, I think I'm good to go. All right, guys. So I think I got my charts all set up now. I know I don't have my stream game on lockdown today without the stream deck, but I also have. Oh, what did I just do? I just edited something. So this VWAP is from the. Okay, so I have the high of day VWAP. Okay, something like that. And then I have the low VWAP, which I guess is this one. So I'm going to just put this on the swing low down here just so I can start keeping track of this. And I'm going to zoom in. This is the 5 minute here. I have the 2 minute to the right side. And so I don't have my screen set up good enough so you can see the 2 minute. But I actually might want to make my 2 minute a little bigger. There we go. I actually think I want to execute. I need to fix my TOS chart a little bit here. So this one. Okay, so yeah, look at this. We faded both of these VWAPs. This one I want to be red. And then this one I want to be green. Guys, if you would like to try a TOS for yourself, I want to drop a link in the chat here. So let's see. It should be in the description too. Where are my links at? Here we go, I got it. So here's for straight to the demo account. No, okay, valid. Wait. Coffee is its bean juice. Coffee comes from a plant. Coffee is real. Monster is not real. But all these like chemicals or whatever, muchos químicos. But the chemicals, I think, is what makes it work. I mean, I don't even know what they have in here. Maybe the taurina and ginseng and all that stuff is all natural. I don't know how it works. I don't imagine it is. I imagine that there's a reason why that has a special kick to it. But it definitely wakes you up more than a cup of coffee. But the coffee is its own sacred bean juice. So I'm looking to see how we react here at this VWAP. VWAP has been climbing. It's angled up. And if we got a good bounce here, break a structure, divergence, something, I mean, I could start to argue this. If we go back to the 15-minute chart, look at where we are. We're right at my first area of interest. But again, this is like this is C setups here. C setups. This is not being very patient on the higher time frame, on the hourly 4 hour. I am going to watch though. I want clean levels. I'm not as confident with the VWAP yet to take trades based off the VWAP. You hit your gold trade. Let's go, G-Wiz. So I didn't see your trade. You said you posted it for the weekly competition? Or you just posted it? So guys, for the weekly competition, go into the Discord link in the description and go to the weekly trading competition channel, and you submit your trades there. So I have a whole thing that explains, but first place wins a free account, a free challenge account with Top 1 Futures. And then second through 10th place all get entered to win a straight to fund it giveaway. There will only be 15 people total in that drawing. So you have a 1 in 15 chance to win a straight to fund it giveaway. And that's 9 people. And you guys know this is a very small channel, so there's probably not even going to be 9 people who do it. I mean, I hope so, but so far there's only been 2 of us that seem, or a few of us that seem interested. So, but it's going to be, you have all day to do it. So maybe everyone's just waiting on their good setup and they're going to post in there in a little bit. So maybe, I think, hopefully we get some good competition in there. And again, it's just based on your R&R. So you can trade any asset and you post your results in there. I'm like, you know, the focus is going to be futures in there, but I guess you could do any asset. Wait, I didn't see it, G-Wiz. So guys, make sure you read the rules for the account. I mean, for the trading competition. You have to post the trade with your stop loss and your target. And you need to post it before you enter it or as you're entering it with a market order. And you can do 1 a day. And then one of the mods will repost your trade to confirm it, because, and also don't edit your post. Once you post it, you can't edit it, you know, because you could like change those things. But I don't think you can edit photos anyways. So that's why posting a screenshot is the safest bet. So guys, on this 15-minute, I'm seeing this like higher low here, right? Oh, look at that. That broke it. That broke that Tory. All right. Look at that. Look at that perfect retest. Guys, I should start I should trade that Tory. Okay. Well, make sure G-Wiz and everyone, make sure you read the rules of the trading competition. I can read them out once now. Max 1 trade per day. I put 5 total, but there's a few of us are overachievers and we got a bonus one yesterday. If you can't hurt to try, so I'm going to give it to us, Brick and I. And then each trade must include entry, target, and stop loss. Screenshot using your long and short position tool is ideal. Trade idea must be submitted before entry or at entry with a market order. Once you submit, do not edit your post. Submit in the Trade Sauce free Discord or Luna's Lounge private Discord. Post in the trading competition channel. That's where you submit. Repost your result after the trade plays out. And I already did one, so you can see how I did it. Judging criteria, winners will be based on risk versus reward, not dollar amount. We'll track total R, gain and loss across all trades for each trader. So it's not actually how you took the trade. You don't have to take the trade. It's your trade idea that is judged. We'll track the total R, gain and loss across all accounts. I mean, across each trade for each trader. So every day you're going to get a total R, minus 1 R or plus whatever your trade idea was. It has nothing to do with your execution or your own trades. It's literally the trade idea that you posted. So you could post any idea. And then at the end of it, we add it up. Whoever made the most wins. So, man, we are bouncing on that VWAP. And it's also confluenced perfectly, guys, with my drawings here. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Dandy, what should the prize be? I could try to get some Tradeify accounts. I could also send cash, or no, I know what I want the prize to be. I want the prize to be Bitcoin. Bitcoin. Nope, Dandy, the only restriction that I put on this one is posting the trade before, you know, or as you're taking it. Like screenshot, mark it here, and it's like right at the price where you're posting it. Or the plan, like how I posted mine, it was like waiting for it to fill. Like I posted it well before it was at that area. So pretty much like I could just take a screenshot of me being like, buy here, stop loss there, targeting there, 3R. I think the other price should be Bitcoin or like ETH or USDT, I guess. USDT is probably the easiest. How about we do like $20 in crypto? I know that's not a lot, but to me, that's kind of like the value of one of these freebie accounts. I mean, technically, they're worth more. To me, though, because you can buy cheap accounts for $20. You can get a Bolinox, Eval, or something like that. Apex. All right, so I'm going to be focused on my top 1 futures accounts this morning. If it's an A, so guys, I'm kind of going back and forth on how I want to do the trade copying. Like what actually makes sense to me is how good the setup is. But maybe I always want to take my trades right. So what also makes sense is to copy trade them all. Before, what I said originally was that every time I win a trade, I'm going to add a trade to the copy trader set for that session. So right now I'm breaking up my accounts at the very least by the session, which I'm also considering doing that different. So yeah, I don't know. My original plan was to trade my top 1 future straight to fundits for the morning, my top 1 future sim pros in Globex, and my Apex PAs during power hour. Guys, we are still bouncing down here from this this point of control. I mean, sorry, this point of control. I just like can't speak. From the VWAP. From today's daily VWAP, we're bouncing. I'm gonna put it back on the 5-minute chart. I could just leave it on TOF, but that's gonna be more for my execution. I guess at this moment, I'm gonna be looking at these levels on my trading view chart and on a TOS chart. So what I'm looking at is us bouncing from this VWAP area right now. I could argue shorting a rejection from these other VWAPs because this is where we rejected before. We started to trade lower. We went, let me see, how do I do a drawing tool on here? I don't know how to do a drawing tool. I don't know, whatever. We got boxes, we can do that. So we rejected this right there. We rejected again right around here. So I could start looking for a divergence to the short side, which we're actually getting as we speak right now. Just looking at this price action. That would be something I could do. I'm not going to do it quite yet, guys. I haven't even looked at the calendar. I looked at the calendar yesterday. I don't think we got much going on this week until earnings. On Thursday, we have Google earnings and we have... What's the other earnings, guys, on Thursday? Tesla. Google and Tesla, right? Or Wednesday. I forget. We'll have to check. So today, I don't see nada here. 8 a.m. I don't even know what that is. It doesn't even matter, I don't think. And this is my time, so 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tomorrow, we have Richmond Manufacturing Index at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Powell speaks at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So a little bit tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then Wednesday, existing home sales, consumer confidence at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. 10:30, we have crude oil, but I don't think that matters. Thursday, we have unemployment claims at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And new home sales at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I should have made it big while going over this. It's hard without my Stream Deck. You know what, guys? I need to plug in my other Stream Deck. It's probably my computer that's having issues, but I should try my other one. I got my big boy right here. So I need to get this puppy going again. This thing's a beast. And then on Friday, we have durable goods at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we got some news. We got some news coming in, but not today, right? Let's go back one more time because I might have already forgotten. And look what I had on this other tab. Have you guys seen this thing? It's like a very slim VR deal. Okay, so we have on one more glance. Tomorrow we got light news, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 10, 8 and 10, 8:30 and 10, 8:30 and 10. Today, nada mucho. Okay, we are still bouncing from this VWAP. We're also getting the short div. I don't believe it yet, but it could be a little fake out below IB. We could get a failed auction and bounce up to IB high or mid, where we also have point of control. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. Failed. If we get the successful auction again below London IB, I could argue the short. However, with the timing and stuff now, you know, I would have rather that happen sooner to the IB form. Not right now. What's up, B Clam? Powell tomorrow at 10:30. All right, guys. So, what is my? I feel like I have a game plan. Like I feel comfortable looking at the charts right now. But what is my game plan? What really is my game plan here? Let's go back to the 15-minute chart, and I'm looking at this. I'm gonna get Tory with it. Oh, that one's actually breaking. So, I mean, I could argue this as a bounce here. Man, this 15-minute too. I guess I missed my shot, but I actually don't mind this long here. But it's like literally my first level I have mapped out. It's like, and it barely touched it. So I feel like that would be me being like overly excited to trade. A 3-bar reversal right there. I mean, sorry, 2-bar. And look at that, perfect to the point of control. Like, I do not mind this trade right here. I would need to see more strength, and right now I just don't have any reason to imagine that. CVD's been coming down. ATR's probably like God knows what. Okay, so there would be that entry. It's going below that IB. Let's go back to the 5 minute. So we got a short here. I didn't take it, but so my structure right now, that would have been a clean short right there. And man, I don't mind this short. Look at that. I actually don't mind that short at all. But do I want to be shorting into the VWAP? Heck nah. ATR is nothing, so slow. Yeah, like literally, I don't even know. ATR is like at 0. I don't even see what happened to ATR. I normally have it on my chart. I guess ATR is at 0. Guys, I don't mind the short, but I'm not going to short into VWAP. We're getting the failed auction right now, or sorry, the successful auction, whatever. We're trading below initial balance. Right above this VWAP. No trade. Are you streaming today, Krista? I need to find some more USB-Cs for my Stream Deck thing. Oh wait, is that what this is for? Maybe I have one. Okay, that's plugged into something. Oh yeah, that is what that is. All right, let's see what happens here. Does it turn on? It does. Oh, it works. We're back, baby. Come on. It kind of works. All right, we're good to go. That makes me feel happy. So I'm going to get this. Let's get this thing set up. The thing's chonky. Chonky. Doing the afternoon stream. Nice. I started working out, Krista, but I went soft. Like, it almost doesn't count. But I feel like I technically started. So I'm back. Guys, that short right now is paying. That short is paying. I mapped it out here on a toss really well. Oh, shoot. You know what? I'm just going to put... how should I do this? Okay. Okay. This is going to be easier for me to do it like this. That works. So, look at this, guys. So this is what we're mapping out here. We went below the VWAP, and then I got my short div below both those VWAPs. And now it looks like this VWAP we're broke. So the reason I didn't take this trade was because we had the other high, or my stronger VWAP, the session VWAP right here. So I just didn't take it into that session VWAP. But looking at this structure here, it looks good. And also I'm more interested for longs anyways, so whatever, I didn't take it. We're gonna paper trade it though. So for 2R, if I was gonna hold for 2R, which is kind of my goal, it matches exactly with that point of control high. I mean, not point of control high, value area high. So let's see if that hits. But yeah, so we got that failed auction. I mean, sorry, got the successful auction, the IB breakout. Got that breakout here of initial balance. Initial balance right here. Getting that breakout. This was just this level, this area that had been, I drew on last week and extended it over. I feel like I should make it lighter though. Nice, good trade there, gee whiz. All right, so I have different. We're hitting the value area high. Man, why are my charts different? Whatever. I don't have it drawn out as I don't trust my top 1 futures chart as much because I just drew that on there. But yeah, we're hitting this area. I guess it'll be interesting to see how it reacts here. Okay, how do I redo? Dang it, I just deleted all this stuff off my chart. Dang it. I don't know how to use a toss, I guess. So I just hit undo, and it undid that trade idea here, which was this divergence. Right there, and then what else was it? Oh, it deleted my VWAPs, dang it. Alright, so putting these VWAPs back on the chart, anchored VWAP from the highs, and then an anchored VWAP from this low down there. Alright, there we go, green and red. Okay, there we go. I got my VWAPs back on. There we go. And now we're breaking down that one. And if we break back into this value area high, guys, I'm going to be looking for shorts. You already know it. You already know what it is. Back in that value area range from previous day value area, closing below this VWAP. You feel more comfortable longing. So I'm going to paper trade this one, right? But I'm not actually like reclaiming this daily VWAP. I'm going to be watching here how we react. From accounts on it, you know, but it's its own platform. Right now I have a TPT account on here. Yeah, this is the jam. I need I'm like just learning it, but it literally already has built in all the tools I just turns into a footprint chart. Like right here, I don't see any longers really. A little bit, but no big trapped longs. Guys, this breakdown's looking clean. I'm going to keep my eyes open now for the shorts. So we got the breakdown below all 3 VWAPs. And now we're testing value area high. I'm going to keep my eye on it even though I'm biased right now. Like I want a long, but I'm going to keep my eyes open. But I want to see like how we got this like fake out on, let's see right here. We got this little fake out and then break back up here. I'm going to kind of look for something like that here, right? Which really, I mean, technically I could long that type of thing. But that's a little scary. What time is it? It's 40 minutes until open. But I'm going to keep my eyes open for a reclaim here. But I think this this short here on the 5 minute, or it was also on the 2 minute, but on the 5 minute here, that was a clean trade. I feel like of this move that I could have taken. What's up, Doomslayer? Yep, we are dumping right now. If we look at the 15 minute, you know, you can see more this overall trend has been up. And then we zoom out even more, right? A proper amount. Higher lows. So I would actually rather buy this here. And then if we go to the hourly chart again, like bigger picture, I'd rather be longing from down here or here. These areas that we have drawn on here are what we're seeing on the 15-minute chart. And to me, those are actually not even huge retracement, but this could hold as that higher low, in which case these become a little bit better. I'm actually going to delete that one. Yeah, like this area right here I like. So back to the 15-minute chart. Monday's low right there. Or that's today's session, so I don't like that as the low yet. But I guess that's, I mean, London low, overnight low. That works for me. Daily open. But level-wise, I'd more want to just see the price action. So for now, we are just coming down. Let's go back to the 5 minute. I mean, it's moving, but I'm not taking anything here. We're about to hit that 2R. If I'd taken that short, we would have been done. What is ATR at? What happened? I normally have it on this chart. Let's see. Where did it go? I think that's a good sign. If you're like Matthias's trading strategy, or I don't know what to call it, but like style, let's call it that, your style is so easy to explain. There's got to be, I feel like there's like more edge in that than some complicated idea. Like, and that's just like what I suspect, like hearing, you know, without knowing anything about people's trading, hearing from chat, like when someone is like saying that something's for sure gonna happen, or that, you know, telling other people how to do something, like when people are like, here's what you like, no, do this, you're doing it wrong, or why are you short, why are you long, or whatever, I instantly assume they're more beginner trader. But just trying to buy the dip, that sounds more advanced trader. So you just buy and sell wicks with a small size and let the trade happen. What time frame are you looking at mostly for wick sound? I'm gonna delete this so I don't like make it hard to see. We are still breaking down 1 minute, 3 minute. Okay, so it's still a pretty small time frame. Man, why did my settings get whack? My bookmaps. Okay, I want to look at ES. Man, so that trade hit. Look at that. Wow, that trade hit really good. And we're getting the IB breakout, which I didn't take either. I could have taken the IB breakout from here. Actually, that's not a bad setup. I actually like that IB breakout. I didn't take it, of course. Like that. I should have just taken that though. I should have taken that one in the Tradeify accounts because I still have these Tradeify accounts that I have just for that one trade setup. Which I'm just gonna bring them up on NinjaTrader, make it easy. Look at that, right to yesterday's high. I mean, sorry, yesterday's mid. Yesterday's mid. Right here, previous day mid. Dang. Wow, really missed that one, guys. Giveaway at 70 likes. Nice, there you go, Doomslayer. Guys, GG's if you caught this short. I had two different trades I could have taken. Short there and short there. I didn't take either of them. That's a 5-minute close, open and close outside of IB that I could have taken, or that div. Trading Dream Team, what's up? What's up? What's up? Mic's hard to hear. Can anyone? No, the mic's full. Oh, guys, my mic is only on the left. My mic is only on left. What the heck? How? Why would? Check, check. Why is it only on the left side, guys? That is crazy. Let's see what's going on with that. So it is telling me on OBS that it's only coming through the left speaker. It is telling me that. I already changed it to be mono, so it's weird that I don't even think my mic can do. Yeah, I had it set. I kind of feel like I missed this one, and it sucks because I had just such clean price action on it, really, guys, for this short. Multiple entries, both of them are playing out right now really well. I want to see how this one plays out, but that already, I mean, that already played out. That's it for the IB breakout. That was it, guys. So we are going back into yesterday's range. I'm still gonna be looking for shorts, but it just sucks because my bias is trying to buy the dip here that we're making higher lows. But that's not what the price action is doing at the moment. So I'm going to keep watching it. No stress. I'm going to try to figure out what's going on with my audio though. Oh, it went back to 2 channels. Why does it do that? Apply. This device is being used by... Let's see what happens, guys. I might just mess up my... Check, check. Oh, it's back. All right. We're good. It gave me some little checkbox warning that I hadn't completed. So now we're back on mono. Well, I'm glad you said something, Trading Dream Team. Okay, I want to check this thing real quick. So you must have your computer set though, so you're only on mono too or something. Yo, what up, Grateful? I'm kind of bummed I missed these shorts, guys. I just didn't. Wow, look at that. Good. Look at that go. Look at that go. I really had clean setups here and I didn't take it. Guys, look at that. Hit perfect. Man, missed that IB breakdown. More and more, I feel like I need it. Like, I'm like, oh, it's getting close to open and stuff, but I don't think that stuff really matters as much, the timing as much as the setup. So what's the ATR now? But yeah, this morning I was being careful today. ATR low and everything. Where's it? Here we go. How do I put this on here? ATR. So this must be wow, huge 6. So yeah, I don't blame myself for not taking this. I have to stay cool about that. I don't mind that I didn't take that. I had really clean setup actually, but it was just a little scary. But this was a clean divergence with this trend. We're just selling off. And then I get this big clean div. And then this next candle created the div as well. I think it did. Let's see. Nope. But it did from here. Oops. Yeah, like this one, I could have been a little more careful and taken it as a 2-bar reversal and the div. Wider stop. Dream Team is riding a short up 1,000 on the day. Unrealized 600. Nice. There you go. Live and learn. This drop beat your expectation. It's riding 1 mini now. Still 1 mini though. That's goated. We're hitting yesterday's close right here. And now we're below the final boss VWAP, guys. And deep into the value area, previous day value area. So, wow, I missed that one, guys. That was, if you caught that, good job, good job. So I'm gonna queue up my accounts. I have this one that I've been trading the most. It's already up. I don't know. I should just copy trade them and stop being weird about it. Being patient. Look at that base overnight on the 30-minute. What's up, Martin? Let's see on the 30. Look at that, look at that, look at that. So yeah, this move here broke through my area right down to the next area. Yeah, I mean, guys, shoulda, coulda, woulda. It was pretty clean. It was pretty clean. So you're saying on the 30, what are you saying? Look at the base overnight on the 30-minute. You're talking about down here? Oh, you're looking at ES. Speaking of ES, good call in ES because I want to look at ES. I want to look at ES. I want to trade ES, but it seems like too much sometimes. Let's see. Okay, here we go. We're right at previous day mid on ES. We already broke through it on NQ. We're making a higher low right now. making a higher low. This is a 5 minute. Let's look at the 15. Look at this. So interesting to see the sell-off. Since it's pre-market, I'm not really going to give it too much credit yet. I'm okay that I waited for my setup, guys, because I'm going for a one and done. I'm here for long term, not a short term. Whatever. I'm here for a long time, not a good time, right? So I want to be patient. I want to feel really good that I took my trade. That last trade I couldn't hit. If it had gotten stopped out, it would have been like, oh, I knew I shouldn't have taken it. Because there was it just seemed like it could chop, and the ATR was so low. I'm like, I wouldn't be surprised if, yeah, whatever. I had reasons. I felt uncomfortable taking it, and that's it. I'm gonna try to set up this other stream deck. Let's see. Stream Deck XL. Oh yeah, fresh Stream Deck coming in. Oh yeah, okay, I'm getting my Stream Deck set up. This is gonna be nice. Oh, I forgot there's mobile Stream Deck, guys. You could use your phone. If you're streaming, you can use your phone to do a Stream Deck app. So I'm just going to be patient with this chart for now. Like I said, I can't catch each one, so I'm just going to be chill about it. And in the meantime, I am just copying over my Stream Deck keys to this much larger, better Stream Deck. So I'm just setting up my Stream Deck, guys. So how many of you guys caught that short, though? I saw some of you guys were calling it out and catching it. Anyone else catch it? There we go. I got my Stream Deck set up. Let's see if it works. It does work. Yeah. Woo. Woo. Sorry guys, I pushed all these buttons on my stream deck. All right, what's up, Amateur? So Redneck got it. Valid did not get it. Amateur got it. Yeah, I pressed all these buttons. Now they got my stream deck back up. I'm gonna have to fix it. Look at this. Why is it? Something ain't right. I think that's how it should be. Whatever, I can't be a perfectionist today about this stuff. You're still in the short. Let's go, Clem. It's still selling too, guys. I mean, it might have gave me another setup here, to be honest. It did. I missed it. This just gave me a short. Man, it's tempting. It's so tempting. It is so tempting. Let's go get off this 30-minute because I'm not used to that. Let's go to the 15-minute. And we'll ride at this EMA. I'm trying to be patient here, guys. 15 minutes until open. You know what I'm going to do, guys? Because I think it's very, very important. I am going to take a break before market opens, guys. We have 15 minutes until the market opens. Our mental capital can't, mine, especially my smooth brain, my smooth brain needs rest. But I feel good, guys. We got the charts on. I've seen how the price is moving. We got this huge sell-off the market. I'm getting a feel for the market right now. And ATR is still like crazy low. Like earlier it's at like 4, so I don't blame myself for not taking that short, even though it was clean. And there's something to this though. There is a lesson here to me because like price action is king, and it's like I used to not look at a lot of these things like ATR or CVD or whatever. So, you know, sometimes maybe it can be noise and I could have taken a good trade there, but I'm not going to sweat it for now, guys. I'm going to take we got 15 minutes until open. I'm cool to not trade for another 5 minutes after open. So we really have like 20 minutes. I want to watch it open though. So I'm going to say I'm going to be back by open, and probably though more like 5 to 10 minutes. I can't really stay away that long, but I think I got my charts good. We got a good read on the market, and we're about to wait for open. So let's see what the market has for us at open and if we can catch a good trade. And let me zoom out on this. Look at this, zoom out, and the VWAP moves like crazy. That's how it works. All right. So guys, I will be back. Yeah, I'm just going to be right back. So don't go anywhere, guys. I will see you in a second. One really cool thing now with my bigger stream deck. I can put these things on hotkeys. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Nice. Be right back. All right, guys, don't go anywhere at all. Hit that like and subscribe, guys. Don't forget, at 70 likes, we do have a giveaway. And then make sure to join the Discord. The free Discord is good enough. There's also the private Discord, which is also free. But the public Discord is good enough. Get in there and call out your trades and win real prizes, guys. So check out the rules for that in the weekly trading challenge. Amateur, you want a free account? Get in there. If you already won an account from me, if you already won a Top 1 Futures account, because that's what this is for, I will give you another prize. I will send you some Bitcoin or something. We'll figure it out, guys. I think Bitcoin sounds cool because Bitcoin's pumping right now, but really USDT is probably the easiest. So I'll send you some money, and otherwise a free account. So I will see you guys in a second. I'm going to take my break. All right. All right, we are back. 3 minutes until open, guys. 3 minutes until open. I mean, I could see that being the bounce, being the low for a little bit if this just keeps going. However, that's kind of looking at this. Okay, let's go to the 15 minute, not the 5 minute. Okay, yeah, look, we tapped my second zone. So, I mean, let's see what happens. But this is at 200 EMA, and we just made a lower high. I mean, sorry, a lower low. Lower low. I can't even speak. Higher low. Oh, here, let me try this again. So yeah, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. I can still see this playing out with the open, but these might be some good buys. Just judging by that structure, real simple, you know. And look at these highs too. We're also making higher highs. Higher highs. Look at this. So that to me is just a trend. I could definitely see it coming down a little bit more still before really making that new higher high though. Like maybe this wasn't the higher high. Maybe, I mean the higher low. Maybe the next, there'll still be a higher low down here on the higher time frame. If we go back to that 4-hour chart or whatever it was, 1 hour chart right here. So I'm just gonna try to stay in the moment, but keeping these perspectives. Even though that long looks nice, if we zoom out here, there could still be some more opportunities after open. Let's see how it plays out. Here we go, guys. There we go. Market is open. I'm all zoomed out. Let's go down to 5 minute. So yeah, crazy bounce. Let's zoom in this. There we go. Let's delete my squiggles. Back up into London IB, but we are now forming the New York IB, so I'm just pretty much gonna ignore that. But I mean, it's still something, but not as a key level. Wow, look at that. Very clean bottom right there. Inside bar, then a 2-bar reversal right here. Look at that inside bar. Clean. I might take a trade here. Or sorry, a paper trade. I might take a paper trade here and do my Discord trade. I'm just watching. Back above all those VWAPs. ATRs broke 10. Like to see that. Interested to see what happens here. Let's look at ES. Okay, let's look at the Mag 7. Oh, this is a 15-minute ES. Let's look at the 5-minute real quick. I can see this fading. I'm going to look at this Mag 7. All right, so how anyone else, did you guys stay safe yet? Those of you who still hadn't taken trades? Everyone staying.